Hey, what's going on, everyone? Just chilling out here on the porch right now. I hope you can hear me all right. Uh, it's a beautiful day. It's a little bit chilly. I'm trying to enjoy some of the sunlight while I can. I woke up a little too late today, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Is I don't know if anyone else struggles with this. Kind of like my last video about kind of seeing if anyone relates to this. And I want to apologize too for looking to the right. I need to learn how to set up camera. Like I said, this is just not to be selfish or anything, but this is something I need to do, is voice my struggles and concerns with myself to the void, I guess, on YouTube. And like I said, if anyone relates, I'd love to hear it. But I'm not here for views or making money or anything. This is something that I'm doing for my mental health. And lately, I've been struggling a lot with. I've been diagnosed with OCD, and I take medicine. Now that was a late thing coming. I was diagnosed with anxiety like a long time ago, and I know diagnoses don't always mean everything, but I did struggle with it and still do daily. My main thing was going to school. I had a big hurdle of going to school, especially, and this is weird, but whenever I would miss a day of school, whether it be like I was sick or there was a vacation or something like that, and then I would come back, I mean, it just felt like I was walking into my grave. I mean, it was just so awful. I would cry. I mean, and this is like 11th, 12th grade. I'm 18 at the time almost, and 17, 18 at the end of that year, and I just couldn't do it. And there were times where I manned up and I did it, or I was able to have the strength to do it, but a lot of times I didn't. And I just think back to how much stress I caused my parents, and I try to remember that whenever I'm anxious and say, all right, well, you've gotten through it before. You caused all these issues in the past, and you need to do better now. And I think that's not the most healthy way to look at it, but a lot of times it's what I do. So anyway, back to the OCD. A lot of my anxiety and OCD were intertwined. I didn't realize that a lot of the things that I was doing were OCD related until I was older. And I've been in and out of therapy my entire life, and I had someone tell me that, have you ever been diagnosed with OCD? And I said no. And I got on medicine for it, fluvoxamine, if anyone's familiar. I'm still on it right now, and it does help, but I just gotta say, man, it is a lot. I mean, everything I do, even right now, I'm OCD about people hearing me. I don't know if that's really OCD. I guess that's more just like nervousness, but just everything I do, man. Like, I have 2 cats. I'll worry that they get out every time I open the door. If I leave the house, I'm worried that the house is going to catch on fire, whether it be from an outlet or from a TV that's turned on, or something that I forgot to turn off. And I'll just worry, and it's a physical feeling of like, it almost feels like I got told bad news and that I wasn't ready for it. Like, if I don't give in to the intrusive thought or the ritual of like going to check the door or going to drive back to the house to make sure it's not on fire, even when I know that's not smart or like logical, if I don't do that, it almost feels like I get a call that like my mom died. It's like this physical feeling in my stomach. It hurts. It makes me like tense up, and I can't move much. And it's exhausting. I mean, I sleep all the time, and I don't know that I've struggled with that my entire life. I'm always tired, and I mean, I just feel like every single day is another battle of trying to be sane, I guess. And I'm not insane, I know I'm a normal kid. Like, I'm 27, but I'm a normal dude. Like, I can talk to people, I can hold a job, and that could be another reason. I just had an interview a couple days ago, and I'm extremely nervous about starting my job and getting in a right routine with sleep and leaving early and so on and so forth. So I don't know. I know the whole exposure therapy is how you deal with it, but it's like I kind of expose myself, and I don't really feel the relief, I guess. And looking back, I do see times where I did the exposure, and those kind of rituals went away, but a new one would form. That's the whole thing. Like, a new one would form. Like, for instance, like I had a TV on a table in my bedroom, and I was always so worried that it would fall because my cats were playing in the night, and it would fall on one of my cats and kill them. Like, that's so ridiculous, and like, I can laugh at it now, but whenever I'm about to go to sleep at night and no one else is there to kind of be like, that's insane, and I have to do it, sometimes I can't, and it's tough. A lot of times I just do it. I, take the TV down and just be like, well, I mean, I feel awful. I might as well just do this thing that makes me feel better, and go to bed, give myself relief. But yeah, I was just wondering if anyone else relates with anxiety, OCD, and kind of moving through life and not knowing how to deal with the intrusive thoughts, I guess. I don't like using that word or those words because it's just so like all encompassing, but that's what it is. And how to gauge whenever I am being OCD. That's another problem I have. I feel like I'll be like, oh, this is something that I need to do for, I don't want the house to set on fire, so I'll unplug something. And in my head, I'm like, okay, is this OCD or not? And a lot of times I just give up and I just do it regardless. I unplug the outlet. I move the TV. I check the door because it's easier that way. It's instant relief, almost like everything else in this world. Instant gratification. I don't have to feel bad anymore if I do this ritual. But the entail of that is that I'm never going to change if I do that, and that's scary. So, yeah, I just wanted to come and voice my thoughts. I appreciate anyone who listens. I'd love to chat with anyone. Like I said, I don't know how often I'll be posting on the show. This is my first time ever posting YouTube, and I watch YouTube every day, so it's kind of weird being the one posting, but yeah, if anyone wants to chat, like I said, feel free, just DM me, leave comments or whatever, and I really look forward to kind of voicing there's a deer over there, voicing my, I don't know, I'll get them on camera, hold on. See if I can turn this around. Can we see out there? You see that little dot right there? Oh, that pond? That's a little deer out there. Obviously, this is not my house that I'm staying at. I just like to record here. It's a beautiful spot. I mean, great stuff. But anyway, thanks guys. Take care. Sounds good. See ya.